welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Megan. Today is Valentine's Day, and whether or not you celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful day. It is currently 8 p.m. We just got home recently. We went out for a date day, and actually I got quite a bit of yarn, like a lot of yarn. And tomorrow I think I'm gonna go get a little more, so I do have a yarn haul for you here in the next few clips, but not at the moment because I'm also waiting tomorrow. I'm gonna go get a few more colors that the other two didn't have that we went to today, but I ordered some more nice clear storage containers and they're supposed to be here tomorrow. So while I am showing you the haul, which will be tomorrow my time, I'm going to put them in these nice containers as we go, just to keep it all organized, because right now they are just in mostly trash bags and then another Joann's bag, reusable bag that I bought today. But while we are on the topic of Valentine's Day, I was a very, very lucky and fortunate lady this year. My boyfriend definitely outdid himself. Look at this cute little bear and look at these beautiful flowers. This white lily is actually my all-time favorite flower. Look how gorgeous and just stunning that is. It's just so pretty. He did a very, very good job. So look at this little doll. Oh, that nose, I just noticed it's a heart. Oh my God, get out of here. Too precious. And I teared up too yesterday when he gave them to me yesterday, because we knew we were gonna have a busy date day today, but he got me a card, but he also got me a card from Willis, or excuse me, I guess Willis got me a card signed the supervisor, meow. Not only was it over the top and just super sweet, but to put in the extra thought and effort to get one from Willis, get out of here. I'm gonna have to step it up for the next holidays and his birthday to make up for it, because that was super sweet. And today I was very much so spoiled. We went and had, up in Oklahoma City, it's called Pearl's Crab Town, and I had a shrimp and crab meat cheesy skillet thing or whatever. It was so good. And then we also went to two Joann's that were up there up in Oklahoma City. One in Oklahoma City and one in Norman. Those are going to be two of the, 300 or so that are remaining open. That's like 2 hours away from us. And actually the three that are closest to me within an hour, all of them are within an hour, all three of those will be closing. So that means the next closest one in Texas is like an hour and a half away from me. But hey, if they get to stay open, that's fine with me, because I have plenty of yarn and I want to go one more time tomorrow, like I mentioned, to get a few extra colors. And then I think I'm done for a really long time. I've been stockpiling all the colors that I've been using for the most part, or that I think I'll use, not just getting any of the funky colors, but the colors that I really know I'll use a lot of. And I'll show you all of them, because it is hundreds of dollars worth of yarn. Will be even more after tomorrow. But I absolutely love working with big twist yarn, and I love crocheting, and I have another little series planned for later in the next month or so coming up to start getting ready for market season this year. And I want to work with the yarn that I like, so I've got to stockpile it for a little bit at least. And I'm pretty sure, so my little whip series that I have going on is called Wrapping Up Whips, and I think the series for the market prep is going to be called something along the lines of Road to 10K, $10,000 holiday inventory stash. I don't know how to word it yet, but I do want to have about 10 grand worth of inventory stock. Right now I'm just under 3, but with all this yarn I gotta get to making. And I've signed up for my first official big market of the year so far. It is in October, but from last year, looking at their Facebook, their interactions, there was like, I think it was around 9,000 people that interacted with the group on Facebook alone. And it's in a pretty decently sized town down in Texas, like an hour and a half away from me. So honestly, I think it's going to be a really good turnout. And there's another one that's kind of close to the same area on November, I think it's 29th, but I can't sign up for that one just yet until May timeframe, I believe it is. So I'm also going to try for that. And then there's 2 others I want to try for. There was Depot Days from last year that's also in October that I want to sign back up for. So last year I made, I think it was 1,400, which is perfect but if I have a lot more variety this next year, maybe I'll do better. So I want to sign up for that one too. And there's one other one that there's 4 total that I really want to get. So if there's any other before or after that, you know, just as an extra, okay, it's extra. But I want to have 10 grand because my plan is to sign up for these 4 and, you know, fingers crossed I get accepted for all of them. I got accepted for 1, but yeah, if I get accepted for the other 3, I need inventory because there's gonna be a lot of foot traffic. And I'm super excited about it. I also got some mystery boxes. I got new tags, a lot of new things going on. So tomorrow when I get back from shopping at Joann's one more time, I'm going to go through all the yarn over here, go through that yarn, show you what I got, and who knows what else we'll get into. Oh, but right now I'm filming the 2nd episode of the Wrapping Up Whip series, and let me show you right now what I'm doing. I am finishing up this gemstone blanket by Brianna Kay, and for right now, right here, I've got like, I think 10 or so more rows just of black alone, and then it's a repeat. So now that this is the middle, it's just gonna be a repeat all the way down to here, and then I'm done. And actually this bag right here, I didn't account for in the first wrapping up whips episode that I'm doing. I have done this bag and this bag since starting that. So the 7 containers of whips that I had going on, well, now is 9. Does the chaos ever end? I hope not, because sometimes it's pretty fun. All right, glove on. I am going to relax, zone out, work on the remaining 10 or so rows of black, catch up on some YouTube since we've been gone all day, and it is almost 8:30 now. Maybe I'll time lapse a little bit for you. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I think the next time I'll be talking to you will be tomorrow, either during or after my next Joann's haul. See you in a bit. Hello, good morning. I'm on my way to one of the 3 closest to me Joann's. It's the 15th, and I just read something earlier this morning that they're going to be starting the closing processes today, so it's a good thing I'm here. Hoping they have some of the things that I have left on my list to get as far as yarn goes. And I was looking last night on the app just to kind of make a list, and noticed that everything is out of stock at this one location, so they've just completely shut it down. And yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking, but hopefully they have everything I need. If not, the second one, the second of the 3, is about another 15-20 minutes away, so if they don't have everything here, I'll go check that one out. And then if it doesn't have everything I need, then maybe tomorrow I'll go to the 3rd one. I'm not sure yet how that's all gonna work out, but yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking. And I want to just take a little video inside one last time. It's crazy. My friend just really got me into crocheting. My best friend just got me into crocheting about, I think it's like 8 years ago now. I'll have to look. I can't remember fully when I started. I think it was like 8 years, maybe 9. And that's always how it goes. When I have a favorite of something, it either closes, goes out of stock, or completely is discontinued every time I want it, like it, whatever. I'm like, why is this my luck right now? So that was hilarious. That's Joann's behind me. As soon as I pulled up, which I'm 15 minutes early, they don't open till 9, 3 other cars pulled up at the exact same time. One parked right in front of me, and I'm like, this is weird. This was very convenient that 4 of us pulled up at the exact same moment, and even a worker was putting a sign on the door or whatever, and she turned around probably because she all of a sudden just heard vehicles behind her. Poor thing. And then one got out and tried to walk in. I'm like, dude, they don't open until 9, so I'm just gonna drive for a minute, let them open. I know that they're stressed, and just take my time. I'm not in a rush today. I mean, I don't have any other plans besides going home to clean. Just realized I didn't have my seatbelt on again. I took it off. But yeah, I'm gonna just go drive around for a minute, make a couple blocks. I do want to get some water, so maybe I'll run through somewhere. All I got is coffee with me. That was just so weird. I honestly should have expected it since they're supposedly starting all of the closing today immediately. So yeah, I should have just expected it. It was just kind of funny that at the exact same moment, all 4 of us pull up. Like, we know where the party's at, and the party's about to end. I just got back to the parking lot. There are triple now the cars that were here just a second ago when I left. There's still about 5 minutes left, and there is a line at the door. Looks like a manager is doing something on the door, taking stickers and stuff off like that, but they haven't let people in yet. But there is a freaking line. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just rolling up this last little bit of this Lily sugar and cream thing for the top secret project that I do still plan on completing sometime this year. I mentioned it many videos ago, but I haven't been working on it because I still don't know how many squares fully and totally that I need. And I'm trying to get those whips taken care of first so I can get them out of my way. And then, of course, all this Joann stuff starts happening. So, yeah, this project's been put on the back burner for just a little bit. Thankfully, this is one of the yarns that I can get from Michael, so I'm not too concerned about getting any of it. Just all of the big twists that I can afford or not afford. Hope they just let them all in. That is insane. I'm going to give it a minute. All right, time to go in. And this will be the official last look for me of the Denton, Texas location. Sad day. There's really only 2 cards left already today. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can already see about 3 people down in the yarn section. I went around those people. I'm going to start. Oh, their clearance section is not really anything. I heard good things about this lettuce. Not for $8 though. So much storage still is left. I really do like this. I thought about getting this for my craft room wall, but I'm not sure. Maybe later when they're actually liquidating and they knock it off a little bit more in price, because I think it's in the hundreds. But now for the fun part. So it is packed over there, but I got me another cart full right now, and then I've got a few extra here. I'm still missing a few. They had almost everything, but I've run out of room, so I think I'm about to run to the next Joann's and see what they have. All right, the damage has been done for store number 1. She just put it all in a giant trash bag that they had. I said just put it all in one if you got it, because you're gonna probably need a lot more later on. And I'm gonna go to the next one now. I think it's like 15 or 20 minutes away, and I didn't know, but the yarn is still 25% off, but you can't use the coupon, so you can use it online but can't use it in store since it's closing. But that's understandable, and I got almost everything that I had left on my list there, so there's a few more left, so I'm gonna go to that one. Hopefully they have some left. And man, I saw a woman, the light yellow in the Posh. I was hoping that they had a few left, and I didn't see any, and I saw a woman with 2 of them. I was like, man, she got here before me. I guess that's why, you know, I was hating on them for lining up early before they even opened, but maybe that should have been me. Oh well, off to the next one. Sorry for the loud car noise and probably the shaking, but like, look at today. It's even gray today and sad. The world is sad that Joann's is closing. All right, I just got to the second Joann's. This place is bigger, and there's already quite a few cars here, so hopefully I find the last few things that I'd like. I don't think that they were in stock online anymore. If I have to, I'll try to buy them online, but hopefully they just have the last few things here. And yep, time to say goodbye to this other Joann. That'll only leave one more that's close to me that I might go to. I'm not sure if I can find everything here. I'm not gonna go to that other one, but we'll see. Let's get in there. Yeah, see, this parking lot is a lot more packed, but yep, here is the last time shopping at the Joann in Louisville, Texas. This one even had a yarn wall and anything. What a waste. They had almost everything. I only had like 5 things that I needed left, so I'll just order them online. But yep, my final basket of yarn from here. Last official shopping trip to Joann's in Louisville. 2 big bags full. Finally back home, unpacked. My storage containers actually from Walmart just arrived, so thank goodness, because that is going to come in mighty handy when we start assessing the damage here. So why don't we go ahead and get into that. I'm going to go ahead and get these totes out and ready. I'm going to just put them into totes as we go through them, and what I'm going to do is go by type of yarn for each. That way I can also organize them in these totes by what type, and it'll be easier to find in the future. So I'm going to start with Bernat blanket, since I didn't get as much of it as the other ones, but we'll start with that. Yeah, and these totes, they're Sterilite totes. These are my absolute favorite. I haven't had a instance yet where these, no matter what's on top of them, cracks or breaks them at all. So some of the other ones I've got for like $8 each. I mean, they do the job, but you get what you pay for. You know, if you want to buy cheap, sometimes you gotta kind of expect that if you put something heavy on top of it, it just goes down. So these, I've not had a problem with them doing that, and also they're clear, so that helps when you're trying to find something that's big. And if you're wondering, this is the 108 quart size. I actually found on Walmart.com a pack of 4 of these for like $35, $36, and they're normally, I think, anywhere from 16 to 18 each. So I was like, I'm grabbing one of these, and I'm also gonna put it back into my cart for maybe later, like I say, later one, because I might need some more of these. So highly recommend. Move the camera in a little closer so we can see. For the frosting, the Bernat baby frosting, I got 1 in Seaside. Most of the frosting was completely gone, so these 3 were the only 3 I could find out of all 4 stores that I've been to. The Sunday Times, I got 2 of these, so this one was fine, but this one came like this, and you know, label was ripped off, but it's perfectly fine, so I grabbed it up. I just love the baby blanket buttercup. This yellow is so pretty, so I got 2 of those. Tried and true baby sand. 1 seagull gray, 1 terracotta, 1 baby pink. Turns out I got 2 seagull grays. I missed 1. And then for these perfect phasings, I hadn't got any of these yet, so I got 1 in Spice is Nice. Then this one is aquatic. The tag's ripped off of this one, but it's citron. Very excited to try these. I think these would be cool on maybe some snakes. I think that'll be fun. The brown, of course, I'll use for something else, but I think the green and the blue would be fun on some snakes. So that is all for the Bernat blanket. I told you I didn't get much of it, but the Big Twist Posh and Plush, I think, is what I got the most of. I'm not sure which one I got more of, but let's go over the plush real quick because I'm gonna put it in this exact same tote and go on about my day. All right, next we'll go over the plush. I've got a lot of this, so I don't think I'm gonna clip this, but for the cardamom, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of it. Shove that in there. For the strawberry sherbet, I got 2 of these. For this spa color, it was actually kind of funny. I had quantity 1 on my list of things to get, and I went to the very last store that I went to, the Louisville one, and there was a girl, well, I couldn't find it on the shelf, and there was a little girl walking around with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, she has it. She has the last one. And I was just kind of watching her, but she was sitting there and she had 4 skeins in her hand. And she looked like she was in deep thought. So I was just kind of sitting there and I was looking at the other colors or whatever. And she was like looking like she was trying to pick, and she was. So she put this back on the shelf, and I waited for a minute until she actually walked off, because she kind of stayed there for just a second. So she was definitely thinking about hard which one she wanted, but she picked the other 3 and she left this one. I was like, oh my gosh. So I got this one, just 1 of these. Then in this dusty rose color, I got 2 of these, and that looks like that is the first of my containers full. So we'll close that one up and I'll get another one out. Container number 2 at the ready. I got 3 of this sunflower color. I plan on making a bunch of lions with this, so 3 of these. 2 of the light gray. I'm thinking maybe some hippos or some elephants with these. 3 more of the lavender. I absolutely love purple, so, and I know I'm gonna use this, so 3 more of these. You can use purple on so many things. 2 more of the ivy color. Love this one too. I'm actually making another anchor with this, and that the ivy is going to be the body, and on the bottom side of the tentacles is going to be this in mint. So I got 1 of these. Actually, just kidding. That makes 4 lavenders and 2 mints. They were in a different bag. Then 2 of the strawberry smoothie. This light pink is really pretty. So many different things you can make with pink and purple. 1 coral. And then for the coconut, I got 1, 2 of those. Yeah, just 2 of those. Then for just the straight white, I got 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I already have some of it. And then the black, just 2 more of this. I have some more of it back here, but that's just to stock up on, because those are, you know, colors you need on a lot of stuff, and eyes too. They'll be good on eyes. But anyway, I think that is all of the plush, and that's basically another container full. So let me close this one up and get another one out. Moving on to the Big Twist acrylic, I got 1 of the value pounds in black. I already went ahead and placed a online order for 2 more of them because couldn't find the black anywhere. So I did manage to get 1 of those. And then for the white, I ended up finding 3 of them. So that's good, because you need white and black and the light browns for a lot of stuff. I did get 1 of this light rose color. That's really pretty. And I've got a blanket that I think I want to do the trim, the outer edging or whatever, in this light pink. So that'll be really pretty. This is one of the most used blue acrylics that I've used. It's the Aqua by Big Twist, and it is so pretty. I got 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of this dark teal color. 3 soft purples. 3 of the pale peach. 2 of this olive drab. Olive drab. I don't know why that one got me there for a second. And this is also a color I use a whole bunch of, the camel color, so 5 camel. Still a little bit of room left right here, so I'm gonna fill that with some Posh and Baby Bear. I'll start with the Baby Bear. I got 2 of the powdered sugar, because all 4 of the Joanns that I went to didn't have any of the Posh in white, and I looked online, I didn't see that either. So this is basically almost the exact same thing, to me at least, is what it feels like. So 2 of these. Then I also got 1 in vanilla cake and shrimp. I hadn't seen these colors yet, but I really hadn't used Baby Bear yet, so just 1 each of these. And that was actually all of the Baby Bear. So moving over to Posh, I got 2 in the strawberry shortcake, 1 in this hot pink color. What is this one? Strawberry glow. And 1 in this light one, pink pitaya. Just 1 each of these. Actually, that's all that's gonna fit in here, so let me get the last tote. Okay, last and final tote. We got 2 of the blacks. I didn't even realize they're called black sesame ice cream. 2 of the smoothie bowl. This is my favorite color. 2 of the croissant. 2 of the Earl Grey. 1 of the brown butter. 1 of the mint chip. And then 2 of the oyster mushroom. I don't know what my deal is with yellow lately, but this is one of my favorite ones too. There's the lemon meringue, 2 of these. And then finally the ube milk tea, 3 of these. Love this purple too. And other than the few extra skeins that I just bought on Joann.com that I couldn't find in 4 stores, which I think was only like six or 7 more skeins, that is officially the last yarn haul from Joann's that I'm ever gonna do. That's wild to think about. I've got more than enough, more than plenty to last me a really long time, but it's just sad knowing that I'm not gonna find anything else. Very sad for sure. Not gonna be able to, you know, go see any brand new yarns, not gonna go feel anything, not just gonna be able to go look around whenever you want. I'm not sure. I did ask one of the associates today if they told them when that store would be officially closing. They haven't really said anything yet other than to start shutting it down. So I forgot the very, very last thing that I bought today was this enamel pin, the Hermit. Definitely sums me up. And that's definitely what I'm gonna be doing for a very long time because I just spent a ridiculous amount of money and doesn't look like I'm gonna be leaving my house anytime soon. I'm gonna be eating the yarn. I'm very excited to start making a bunch of stuff with it. Sorry for the abrupt change and any background noise you may hear. Do you remember a few clips back where I said, I'm not gonna go to that 3rd Joann's that was closest to me that's gonna be closing. I'm just gonna order online, whatever else I needed, blah, 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 blah. Everything basically that sounds now like it was a lie because I left work about 20 minutes ago and I am pulling up to said 3rd Joann's. Mostly because today I just happened to be looking and noticed that every single color of Posh online on Joann's app is out of stock. And I thought, well, why not just go panic buy a little bit more? If they have some, that is. I have no idea what they have here. So this is the 3rd and final Joann's that is closest to me that will be closing. So let's go take a look and see what they have. Well, the damage is done. That was my official last trip to Joann's because I've spent way more on yarn than I've needed to lately. I spent way more in there than I was even planning to, like double what I was planning to. But anyway, I've got everything I need. I'm good. I'm set for a really long time. And it was so cute. The employee in there, she made a mound of all the yarn on their counter and she's like, I need to take a picture of this. And I was like, girl, you're right. So I took a little picture and a clip of it. I'll show you now. But yeah, she was super sweet. And since I decided to do this last second, I really didn't have any plan in mind. This entire half of my back seat is full of yarn and this half is about to be full of groceries because our house is completely empty and I forgot that I had a grocery order. So that's where I'm heading right now. And I'm lucky that I bought the groceries first before the yarn because I'd be eating yarn if that was the case. So whenever I finally get home and get settled, I'll show you the damage that I just did. I swear I've probably spent over $1,000 in the last month or so from hearing that they're closing. But yeah, I'll do all the totals and stuff and show you here in a little bit what I got going on. I was not joking. Here's all the groceries. One fell down there, completely full, and there are 5 bags of yarn right over there. But yep, not joking. Don't even have a back seat right now. Finally in and settled in for the night. We had some dinner and I had to move all the yarn to these bags, these 3 bags, because the little trash bags that they gave me, they were falling apart, which that's fine. I've got plenty of these bags to hold everything in, but I wanted to show you the damage from today. First, I hadn't seen, or maybe I just missed the rave, so I got this one skein of this in Super Beach. It's super pretty. I'm kind of wondering if I paired this with like maybe some black, how it would stand out even more. It's just so neon. Love it. So there's one. And I'm pretty sure that's the only acrylic I got out of all of this. So moving on to the plush, I got 2 of the charcoal, 1 more each of the light gray, black, and coconut colors. You can never have too many of the neutrals. I found 2 more of the spa at this one, and then I just got this variegated green one. I hadn't got this one yet. Ooh, been a long day. This hair's crazy. 2 more of the coral. I really want to make some tigers with this. Very excited for some tigers. Then I got 1 of the pastel blue, another of the ivy, and then this one, the cobalt, just 1 of these. I realized I didn't have the cobalt or that light blue, so I might as well. Here's another of the electric blue color, another strawberry smoothie, another of the lavender aura variegated color, and another mint. All of my favorites. And then I'm pretty sure the last for the plush, unless I'm overlooking it, is another dusty rose. So that was all the plush. And next for baby blanket, I got this one in Raspberry Kisses. I haven't had this one either. Look how pretty that is. Sweet colors. And they had a few more of the frostings there, so I definitely got that. This one is the Tried and True Sunday Times. This one is Cozy Rosy. The lighting is kind of making it orange-ish, but there's definitely pink in there. And then this other one is Meadow. I really feel like this one will be good for some snakes. Ready to try that out. But 3 more frostings. And then I wanted to try and get one of the purple perfect phasings from Bernat, but I couldn't find it. But I did find this baby blanket dappled. What is this color? Something fairy, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Crocus? I have no idea. But I love how more in depth the purple on this is. This seems like way more purple than the perfect phasings had with their main colors. So how pretty. Kind of thinking an elephant might be fun with this. Who knows? And finally, to end it, I'm doing the Posh, and I think I got 1 or 2 of the baby bears, but we'll come to that. So this oyster mushroom, the label was broke off, but still perfectly good. So I got 1 more of these, 3 more of the Earl Grey, 1 of the Lime Glow, and 1 of the Glow Warm. I honestly had to read it twice because I thought it said Glow Worm, but Glow Warm. And what was this one again? Lime Glow. Then this one is the Ube Milk Tea in the purple. Just 1 of those. That's all they had. Then Strawberry Shortcake one they had. Oh man, look at there, right on the outside. Can you see it? Factory knot. Then 2 of these Strawberry Glow. This is such a vibrant and pretty pink. Kind of thinking some ice cream keychains or something might be fun with this. 2 of the Baja Blue. I thought I had this one, but I think it's a different color. Maybe it was the mint, but anyway, 2 of these. So happy to have this in my collection. I'm pretty sure I didn't get this one last time, but 2. And then last but not least for Baby Bear, I got another of the shrimp color. I feel like this one's just going to be, or could be used for so many things. So got 1 more of that. And that is officially the last yarn haul I'm going to have for a very, very long time. I'm ready to get making for this upcoming holiday season. And it's time to get after it because I am running out of room. Another thing that came in the mail today, I jumped on the bandwagon. Ta-da! I honestly wasn't going to get one of these, but the 2 that I have, they work well, but then there's sometimes that they hang up and the yarn comes off, so I have to completely take the whole skein off and redo it again. So I'm hoping with how slow this is gonna go versus me manually doing it and trying to go as fast as possible, right? With this doing it on like maybe a medium speed, maybe it'll help prevent the bunching and the inevitable that I have to rewind it, you know, kind of thing. So with all of this fancy new yarn that I now have, why don't I set it up and try it out? Okay, I don't have no fancy setup or anything, but let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, so there's no stuffing of any kind. All right. Cable cord, okay. Get that ready. Screws, I guess I need to put that down to hold it on here. There that is. Here that is. And there she is. How cool. Definitely ready to lock this in and give it a try. Can I do it right here? Oh, yeah. Might as well just do it right here. Great angle, Megan. I definitely planned this. No, I didn't. That was really quick setup, and it comes with one of the USB-C ends. Well, heck, I think I can just plug this into my Mac. Let's see if I can anchor it. so this is gonna be my little tester station. I got 4 different kinds of yarns here. This is just some random blanket yarn I got, I think, off Amazon. This is acrylic. This is the Big Twish Plush, and this is the Posh. So I'm gonna just do one at a time and see what happens. I'm gonna start with the rainbow. I did already turn it on and let the supervisor inspect it real quick. He seemed to not be too concerned about it, so I won't be either. What I am worried about though is since the yarn goes down here and it won't be up here, I'm wondering how badly this is gonna get like dug into the cake, but I guess we'll find out. And yeah, I know this one was kind of already caked up, but I just wanted to see how it would do it. So let's turn it on, do it on slow-ish. Ooh, it's struggling with this right now. Okay, a little faster. I'm afraid to do it on the fastest speed with this one since it's so thick, so I'll try it on the acrylic here in a minute. Okay, so I stopped it for a second because there's a knot right here, so I'll let this pick itself back up. Alright, you're gonna go. Alright, let's pull it off and see what we think. Yeah, I really don't like that the center pull is now on the bottom, but that's alright. Honestly, this isn't too bad. Pretty dense, nice little cake, and I didn't have to do it. Alright, let's try the acrylic next. Uh-oh, the supervisor's having to inspect. Is it okay? What does the supervisor think? Uh-oh, inspection time. Sniff test. Oh, pull test, okay. Okay, that's enough, Inspector. Say hi. Psst, psst. Say hi. Dang, we are not too sure about this. Alright, for the acrylic, I am going to go a little bit faster, so we'll see how this works out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this I don't even know where the center pull is anymore, but it looks nice. Did really well. I'm really impressed, honestly. As long as I can find that center pull, I'm gonna have, on this next one, I'm gonna leave it out a little bit longer so that maybe I can find it easier. I have no idea where that went. There it is. Okay, so for the plush, what I've decided is to leave the tail a little bit longer, but I'm also just gonna start from right here so that I can manually help feed it through since this is so much thicker, and then I'm also not gonna do it as quick, just to help out the machine a little bit more and not let it wear out too fast, and so I can control any factory knots that may come out. So let's start this one off and we'll go about that speed. That should be good. Oh wow, look at that. It's coming off because it's not tight enough. Like, look at this. Yeah, this is just falling apart with this. Probably because the tension wasn't tight enough. So I am gonna try this again the right way. So we'll see. And cake number 2 done. The bigger ones are a little bit looser. They're a little bit bigger, but honestly, again, still, If it saves me from having to manually wind these, sometimes it's all right. Last but not least, let's get onto the posh. And there we have it, the final test run that I'm gonna do for the night. Oh no, I lost my center pole again. I don't know where it went. Ah, found it. Honestly, with how well this has worked so far, missing the center pole for 5 seconds is the least of my problems. Sorry for the abrupt change, but look how pretty the sky is tonight. It's so nice. I figured that I would change to this this little corner so that we could see all the pretty yarn that I just bought. And yeah, sorry for the abrupt cut. Willis had decided that it was time for me to give him some attention, so he knocked the camera over and I was pretty tired anyway, so I called it a night. And it is now Sunday the 23rd, just relaxing before the new week ahead. And if you're wondering, I am making some little granny square flowers to turn into bags. I actually finished a rainbowy kind of border on a different set and a light peachy pink color, so now I'm doing some purples. If I'm wanting 10,000 inventory by October, I better get a move on, because at this rate I'm not gonna make it. Anyway, so yeah, that Caydo winder, I bought it with my own money. None of that was sponsored. It was pretty nice. I had no real complaints other than the middle pull, and I mean, come on now, that could have been way worse. So very happy with it so far, and I'm sure he'll hear soon with all of this. I'll need to start winding a lot more to make more room and to put it into my nice yarn hutch, but we'll see. It is pretty funny though, with all the yarn that I've been posting on Instagram and these videos and stuff like that. My aunt, she actually just texted me, I think 15 minutes ago. She is at a random Goodwill in Houston and she saw a bunch of loops and threads, like new decent sized ones for, I think it was like $4.50 or something skinny. And she's like, do you want any of these? I said, yes, please. So I'm getting 6 of those. She's gonna be bringing those back to me at some point. So that's awesome. I like that I've got half of my family on yarn watch. So I'm like, girl, if you see something, let me know, because yes, I might want it. There's a lot of other ones there, but I really didn't like them that much. But those loops and threads that look brand new, I was like, yes, please bring those back with you, please. And of course, speaking of yarn, I did see where Joann's finally sold, or they're going to court and everything and waiting until I think Monday, tomorrow to, or maybe Wednesday to sign off on everything to Good America or whatever it's called. But anyway, so that's pretty sad, because we kind of know now that it's official and final and that Joann's won't be around much longer. So I say that these were my last hauls, but you know, we'll see, especially if it's fully gonna be closed in May. Who knows? But speaking again of Joann's and all this pretty yarn that I bought, you wanna hear the breakdown of what I literally just spent from Valentine's Day to today in less than 2 weeks? Because it's pretty ridiculous. So, wrote it all down right here. For the total skein count for all of the burnettes that I bought, I had 18 of those. For all of the Big Twist plush, I had 50 of those. For the Posh and Baby Bear, I brought home 38 of those. All of the acrylics, I had 28 of those, coming to a grand total of 134 skeins. That is pretty dang impressive, and I'm not mad about it. However, the dollars. The Denton, Texas location, I spent $241.85. Louisville was $138.77. Norman was $187.25. OKC was $143.30, and the Sherman one, the very last one that I just did, was $334.89. Don't worry about doing the math, because I did it, and guess what? It is $1,046.06. That is outrageous. I haven't spent that much. That's rent. That is nuts. So yes, I definitely have to get to making, because I want to get at least 10 grand worth of inventory made for all of the upcoming holiday markets, and I may throw in a couple random ones here and there. I haven't heard of any other ones yet that I'm really interested in. Those 4 holiday ones for sure though, but yeah. Needless to say, it is now time to start making so that we can start selling some of this and getting some of that money back. But that's always a fun part anyway. And I think that the next video I'm going to be working on, I think I'm going to take a break from the whips. I just finished it actually for the second episode. I just finished that, and all of my whips are blankets somehow. I don't know how that worked out, but they're mostly blankets, and I'm kind of worn out. I want smaller ones, so I think my next video is going to be me doing like maybe 5 patterns that I bought but just haven't been able to make yet, and seeing how those turn out, and then slowly just building my inventory that way. So hope you come back to watch that one whenever I do get to post it. And I appreciate your eyeballs and for you sticking around this long. It means the absolute most. If you've done any panic buying, I'd love to hear about it, because clearly that was just me blacking straight out and buying all of this yarn. That is insane. So, but I thank you so much again. It means the most, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.